Welcome back, Sebastian here. So time for my review for the Formula 2 feature race. So what an absolutely bonkers race that was. Let's get started right away. Pourchaire started on pole position with Behrman P2 alongside him. But Behrman took the lead on the opening lap in the opening corners. Really good move by him. And then championship challenger P2 in the championship, Frederik Vesti crashes at turn 5. So that's basically a massive dent to his championship hopes right there. Basically, he went on the grass because Stanek basically squeezed him onto the grass there, spun, stalled the car, and unfortunately he was out. Novalak was also out too a couple corners later, crashed at I think the turn 7, and we got our first safety car of the day because of that. Lap 4 safety car ends. Verschoor and Maini battle through the first couple corners, so a good battle there. Lap 5, Fittipaldi overtakes Boschung for P9, and Cordillo has to pit because he was given a puncture because of contact with Nissany. Wouldn't be the first incident that Nissany would be involved in today. Lap 6, Leclerc he loses control of the car, outbrakes himself, and goes onto the grass to avoid Nissany at turn 1, and then basically he destroys a whole bunch of bollards and he retires the car in the middle of the escape road. So not great, and we get our second safety car of the race after lap 6. Lap 8, a lot of the drivers basically start to pit to change to their medium tires. We had a bit of a battle in the pit lane between Behrman and Pourchaire, and Behrman stays ahead of Pourchaire there. Let's see, lap 11, second safety car ends. Daruvala and Doohan are P1 and 2 at this point, but neither of them have pit yet. Lap 12, basically right on the main start-finish straight, we get a massive crash. Maloney was hit by Nissany by the end from the rear. Pretty dangerous crash. He basically hit one wall and then veered across and hit the other wall. Very lucky he didn't get hit by anyone else. Very clumsy move there by Nissany. Luckily for Maloney, he was okay, and we got our third safety car of the race from that. Safety car eventually, during that safety car, the drivers who started on the harder tires, Daruvala, Hadjar, Iwasa, they all pit for the softer tires, which turned out to be a very, very smart move. Let's see, lap 15, the safety car finally comes in. Lap 16, we get some good battles, and Martins had started to move up some positions. Lap 17, Doohan cuts the chicane at turn 4-5 in a battle with Pourchaire, but no further investigation after that. Verschoor gets a 5-second penalty for an unsafe release, so tough break there, but so be it, it's a safety thing. Lap 18, Hauger does the same thing as Leclerc, goes down the escape road, but luckily he doesn't stall the car and doesn't hit any bollards. Lap 19, Behrman looks like he's in total control, having a very good race. Lap 20, Crawford overtakes Martins for P5, and Martins is told to pit right away. So despite the fact that he was having a really good race, he comes into pit because his DRS is stuck open. So DRS when closed, basically an illegal car, so he comes in, the team tries to fix it, but they're not able to do so, and he retires from the race. So very unfortunate for Martins. Lap 22, this is when Nissany was given a drive-through penalty for the contact with Maloney, I think fully justified there. Lap 23, Stanek takes the escape road at turn 1, and then we have contact between Crawford and Maini going through turn 3, I believe. Looked like Crawford was basically pushed Maini a little bit wide, basically took out Maini's front wing, and I think gave Crawford a puncture. Doohan pits from third place at this point and comes down out in 11th. And lap 26, we get another safety car ending from the crash from Maini to get Maini's car. Lap 27, Iwasa gets ahead of Pourchaire at turn 1, so really good move from him, making the most of that really opportunistic strategy, pitting during one of the safety car periods. Lap 28, Doohan was up as well. And Crawford basically pulls over to retire at the Escar chicane, basically had a little bit of a moment, and we got our final safety car, I believe, safety car 6 or something from that race. So absolutely bonkers race there for the Monza sprint race. So let's take a look at the result. So So Behrman first, Iwasa second, Pourchaire third, fourth Fittipaldi, fifth Hauger, sixth Doohan, seventh Darula, and eighth Cordial. Somehow getting points despite the fact that he had that puncture very early on. Ninth Boschung and 10th Stanek. 11th Hadjar, 12th Mason. The fact that Mason's 12th, I think, really says all you need to know about today's race. 13th for sure, 14th Correa, 15th Insani, and 16th Crawford, who were still classified because they finished 90% of the race. The retirements list is pretty lengthy today. Martins, Leclerc, Maloney, Miney, Novalek, and Vesti. So taking a look at the championship, Pourchaire 191 points, continues to build his championship lead over Vesti. Now it is at 25 points exactly, which is the same as a feature race win. So one round to go, of course, late November in Abu Dhabi, final round of the season. But Pourchaire does have a pretty solid advantage going into that round. Lap third, Iwasa 152, fourth Doohan 138, fifth Martins 131, sixth Behrman 130, Fittipaldi in seventh with 116, Hauger in eighth with 102, tied with For Sure. 10th is Maloney 96, 11th Miney 60th points, 12th Darula 59, 13th Crawford 56, 14th Hadjar 47, 15th Leclerc 41, 16th Boschung 37, 17th Novalek 28, 18th Stanek 15, 19th Cordial with 13, 20th is Correa, and 19th and 20th is Cordial. 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, all with 0 points, is Nissany, Benavides, and Mason. So that's all for my review for the future race for Formula 2 for the Italian round. Pretty decent couple of races. Of course, F1 starting in like half an hour from recording of this video, but I'm absolutely exhausted. So I think I'm probably just going to go to bed. I'll get up early, watch the race, and do my review then. So it'll be a bit delayed, but I think it's better to have a higher quality review than basically me being half asleep the whole time. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.